welcome to the RN class of 2020 and the BN class, 2023 and the BN class of 2023. Guys, can go ahead and... Let us please stand for our national anthem, which will be sung by Shakira Featherstone Snyder. Shakira is a BN class of 2023 graduate.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. That was beautiful. And everyone may seat. I just wanted to take the time to thank everyone for coming to celebrate this momentous occasion. Pinning ceremony is a life-changing event for most people, and it's the celebration and the ceremony that every nurse feels most proud of. And so I just want to say congratulations again to these beautiful students that have worked extremely hard, and welcome them. So I would also like to welcome our CMC Board of Trustees. And when I call your name, if you wouldn't mind standing. Mary Lombardo, Gerald Garber, Liz Meyer, Dick Rogers, and Greg Gilbert. Thank you. I would also take time to introduce and welcome is Dr. Darren Otten, our superintendent and our president. If you don't mind standing, I thank you. And before I hand them over, I'm going to go ahead and just introduce Jane Abel, our Vice President of Student Services, if you don't mind standing as well. And Jen O'Connor, the Dean of Student Services. And then lastly, on the back of your programs, we have all of our facilities and sponsors that we would like to recognize. And so if you're part of our clinical partners, and let's just High Desert Medical Center, please rise. County of San Bernardino, DeVita, Desert Oasis, stay standing. Desert Regional Medical Center, they are caught in the traffic right now. Eisenhower Medical Center, probably caught in traffic right now. We said High Desert, and JFK Memorial Healthcare District, the Morongo Basin Healthcare District, the Robert E. Bush Naval Hospital, and Telecare Psychiatric Health Facility and Crisis Unit. Our students are forever in your debt having that. So thank you again, and you may be seated. Thank you. So let me introduce Dr. Darren Otten again. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mondry. Between both the registered nursing class and the vocational nursing class, there's 42 of you graduating this evening. It's pretty amazing. Look around the room, though, tonight, and I'm speaking specifically to you all as graduates right now. When you look around the room, you all have earned the degree, but there are a bunch of people in this room who have helped each and every one of you get to here today. You've earned the degree. You've made sacrifices to get there and to here tonight. But briefly, please give a round of applause to all of the folks that are in the room that supported each of you to get here today. Certain professions are callings. Nursing is one of those fields, and you all have answered that call. You will be there, and you've already been there in many cases, when you've seen the people at their worst and people at their best. You see people at their most vulnerable. I've had the privilege of serving at 3 institutions that have nursing programs over my career. And pinning ceremonies are one of the most amazing ceremonies that honor your tenacity, your grit, your hard work, your sleepless nights, your dedication. But it's even more than that. What's really amazing about pinning ceremonies, and why I enjoy coming to them more than just about anything, is that this is a ceremony that is a rite of passage that ties each of you to generations of professionals, lifesavers, heroes who've come before you. You've chosen to run towards people in communities who need your skills and your heart. Again, you've worked tirelessly here at CMC to earn your degree, and I know that each of you will work tirelessly when you are in the field. You'll make sure that people have what they need when they need it. I thank you for your dedication and commitment that each of you have shown. I thank you for the profession you've chosen. For those of you who are planning on staying in the Morongo Basin, I share an extra thank you on behalf of all of us in the community. Exactly, right? I know that most of the community hopes we never meet you in your place of profession, but everybody in the community sleeps better knowing that you all are there. On behalf of the trustees and the employees of Copper Mountain College, congratulations and thank you for your effort, your work, and your future service. It's now my pleasure to introduce Brianna Johnson, the vocational nursing representative and class speaker. I would also be remiss if I didn't wish Brianna a happy birthday today. So happy birthday. And come on.
Hi. Thank you so much for introducing me to the stage, Dr. Otten, and for the warm, happy birthday. On that note, I would like to start off my speech by expressing gratitude to those who have helped to make tonight a reality. Thank you for the first year RN class for volunteering to help with the pinning ceremony tonight. It's going to be your turn next, so woo! Thank you to the VN and RN class of 2023 for your hard work in volunteering over the past 1 to 2 years and fundraising so that tonight could be as beautiful and memorable as possible. Thank you to the CMC faculty who have worked alongside us to make tonight possible. And thank you to our family and friends who are here with us tonight for showing your continued love and support. Tonight marks the beginning of a new and exciting time of our lives as we transition from student nurses to graduate nurses of the class of 2023. We've all had our own unique experiences that have shaped us and led us to this point. But tonight, we all share one common characteristic. We made it through the hardest year of our lives, and we came out on top. Over the past year, we've been tested over and over again, and we've learned 2 very important things. 1, select all the applied questions are the worst, always. And 2, the transition stage of labor is when the patient starts cursing. We've laughed together, cried together, and seen each other grow in ways none of us could have ever comprehended at the start of this program. I never would have imagined how much this program was going to change me, and now I find myself looking back at our days of practicing manual blood pressures and head to toes on each other, and I think to myself, wow, we really did it. We're nurses. We did it, guys. It's amazing. Thank you. If there is one thing I've learned over the course of this year, it's that if you want something badly enough, you'll do anything to make it happen. I've watched my classmates commute back and forth from down the hill every day for the entire year. We've seen 2 full-term pregnancies and 2 beautiful babies be born into the world throughout this program. And I watched both of those students come back within mere days. The kind of strength and the kind of toughness it takes to be able to come back is just amazing. Many of us had to even quit our jobs just to be able to meet the demanding 5-day-a-week schedule, and then had to wonder, how are we going to afford our lives? I've watched students cope with grief, loss, health issues, life-altering changes, and still they showed up every single day and put their best foot forward. Being a nursing student is not for the faint of heart. It takes a special kind of person who is willing to put all of the hard and stressful things in their life aside so that they can comfort someone in their worst moments. It also takes a village. When I first moved to 29 Palms in 2020, I didn't know the first thing about what it was going to be like to grow up in the desert. I remember hearing someone use the term down the hill for the first time and asking, which hill? Luckily for me, I had a group of 12 amazing classmates and an amazingly supportive husband to help show me what it means to have a village. I can say without a doubt that nursing school has been the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's also been the most rewarding. From my first time seeing a healthy baby be born, to performing CPR successfully on a patient and seeing their pulse return, there is no feeling like it. At the start of this year, we were told that nursing isn't just a job, it's a profession. That once you become a nurse, you'll always be a nurse. Now that I've completed nursing school, I really understand that statement. From semester 1, we are taught to completely rewire the way that we think. Suddenly, we're getting excited about things no one else can really do. Like, oh my gosh, guys, I got to place a catheter today. And everyone looks at you like you're crazy. They're like, why are you excited about that? Nobody is going to hype you up the way that your classmates are going to. That's one of the things I'm going to miss most about this program. Getting to go through and experience everything for the first time with each other and getting to share our wins and our personal growth every single day. I'm confident that all of us are going to move forward and be amazing nurses. Before anything else, nurses are advocates for their patients. And if there is anything that my classmates and I have demonstrated, it's that we will advocate for what we believe in, always. Every late night, every tear shed, every missed birthday, graduation, or baseball game has all led up to this point. Tonight, we proved to ourselves and to each other that we always had what it takes. It was never a question of if we would become nurses, it was a question of when we would become nurses. And tonight, we did it. Thank you for going through this amazing, crazy experience with me, and for never losing faith in the process. I am so proud of us, and I look forward to seeing where our nursing journey takes us from here. Congratulations, everyone. I love you guys. And now, I would like to welcome to the stage, sorry. Oh, okay. Our amazing instructor and faculty speaker, Miss Katie O'Connor. Let's do it after. Okay. Okay. Good evening, esteemed faculty, proud family, dear friends, and most importantly, our exceptional graduating class of new nurses. It's an honor to be here today, except I've been sweating since the second you guys asked me to do this. It's my pleasure to watch this class from their first steps in washing their hands all the way to assisting in a code at the hospital. It's crazy to think that I sat where they're sitting 7 years ago for my LVN, 5 years ago for my RN, right here in this same gym. To me, addressing this fine group of students whose job descriptions will soon include things like miracle worker, lifesaver, and my personal favorite, glorified butt wiper. But we have to keep things real. You guys are all embarking on one of the hardest challenges of your life. You guys thought nursing school sucked and the NCLEX is scary. Just wait. Just wait. Don't get me wrong, you guys are gonna have the most rewarding days you could have ever imagined in front of you, but you're also gonna have some of the toughest. When I walked into my first day of LVN school and I met the most magical instructor, Kathleen Wall, I thought this is going to be interesting. I did not know I was gonna make lifelong friends who have really become family at this point. When we graduated the LVN program, I thought, oh my God, we did it. And then I walked into my first RN class and I was humbled again. But we made it through that chapter, all while raising kids, a few divorces, doing 25-page case studies, and med cards that could build an encyclopedia, and making some of the most amazing friendship bonds that some might call trauma bonds, but nonetheless, we're bonded for life. When I graduated nursing school, I imagined all the new adventures and experiences I would encounter, but I did not know that I would learn these lessons from my patients, even the smallest ones that have just entered this earth. My background is in labor and delivery, and 5 years ago, I graduated with my RN from this very college. I started my nursing journey out here at High Desert Medical Center, and I never looked back. I have some of the most amazing mentors in my life that I still look up to today. But even with their guidance, I could have never prepared myself for the roller coaster that I was about to get on. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. In 5 years, I've helped bring many healthy babies into this world, as well as sat with mothers who are grieving a baby she'll never get to go home with or hold. So as you prepare to step into your new journey of nursing, I want to share a few thoughts with you. Number one, remember that nursing is a lifelong journey, not a destination. You're going to learn something new every day, like what body fluid you guys can handle and still go enjoy that lasagna for lunch in the cafeteria. Or like that mysterious hospital gown
It might feel like it doesn't cover everything you want it to, or that you even know how to put it on correctly. Remember, the opening is always in the back. But remember, it's a process. It's adjustable and it doesn't fit everyone the same way. And just like that hospital gown, it might not always be pretty, but don't worry, everyone sees your potential and hopefully not your backside. Number 2, confidence is key. However, don't mistake your confidence with perfection. Confidence is not about doing everything right. It's about handling things well when they go wrong, and how you handle yourself when you get back in that room after trying to place a Foley 4 times. It's okay. The great thing about nursing is that every mistake is an opportunity to learn something. Except it's like a surprise quiz with way more adrenaline and a lot more select all that apply. It's called practicing medicine for a reason, guys. And thirdly, compassion fatigue is so very real. There's gonna be days when you feel like you cannot even with another human being. And on those days, remember to take care of yourself as passionately as you do your patients. Give yourself some grace and remind yourself why you're here. After all, they say in airline safety demonstrations, you need to secure your own oxygen before you take care of others. Fourthly, this is for the friends and family that have shown up tonight. Just let them vent, let them cry, let them be. Your nurse is going to have ups and downs all day, and when they come home, they need a safe space, so let them. Be there for them, even if it's just try not to vomit while they try to tell you about all the things they saw at work. Or sit with them in silence while they try to process what they just did for the last 12 hours. Remind them that they're amazing and that they're doing a good job, and do not forget to feed and water them. Nursing is a tough profession, and it's good, and it's more than just a career. You've been called by the ghost of Nightingale to join this gang of healers. It's long hours, high stress, and an endless supply of bodily fluids that you may or may not know where they came from. But despite all of that, you chose it, and it chose you. You chose it because you believe in the power of compassion and the strength of human connection and the possibility of making a real difference, even if it was with a gourmet turkey sandwich and some of that good ice. So as you step out in the world, stethoscope in hand and a Sharpie in the other, remember, you're ready, you're capable, and you've been trained for this. You're ready to take on whatever comes your way, even if it is a code brown with a patient drinking out of the toilet. Congratulations, class of 2023. You did it. Now go out and change the world one patient and one warm blanket at a time.
We will have the presentation of the VN pens, but I would like to introduce Ms. Heidi Steins. And the presentation will be by Ms. Kathleen O'Connor and Heidi.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am just so excited for you guys. I mean, very excited. They have all worked so hard to get here. It is amazing, and it's such a great time for you, for all of you. I mean, can't even express it. So we will start and get the pinning going, okay? The first person, I'm kind of looking over here, is Stacy Arvizu. She will be pinned by Victor Arvizu. This is her husband. Yeah, can take it up here as I do. And also her best friend, Carissa Kazakavari. She says, I want to thank my husband, best friend, mom, and sister for supporting me through this year and reminding me every day that I can do this. I love you. Next, we have Valina Sanders. She will be pinned by Felicity Schmidt, her mother, and also her daughter, Mia. She would like to thank her mom for supporting her every step of the way during her nursing education, and her daughter for being her motivation. Next, we have Jamie Carroll. Jamie is being pinned by her husband, Joe Carroll, and her, also Teresa Carroll, her mother-in-law. She says, to Joe and Teresa, your support and love is what gave me the strength to accomplish this dream for our beautiful family. Thank you immensely. Next, we have Shakira Featherstone Snyder. Shakira is being pinned by her little sister Anna and her little brother Ethan. Shakira says, thank you, Grams and Grams, for creating a space for me to make my dreams come true. I love you. Next, we have Carolyn Curell. Carolyn is being pinned by her mom, Gigi Gonzalez, and also Kevin, her boyfriend. She says, I can't imagine finishing this program without you two by my side. Thank you both for your love and support. Next, we have Estefany Rosales. Woo! She's being pinned by Lucy Rosales, her mom, and also her sister, Nellie Rosales. She says, I want to thank my parents and sister for supporting me on this tough journey. Without their unconditional love, I would have failed miserably. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you, and here's Kathleen O'Connor.
Next, we have Citlali Perez Martinez. She's going to be pinned by her husband Fernando and her brother Giovanni. She wrote, to my husband and parents, thank you immensely for all your support, motivation throughout my journey. I love you guys so much. We have Guillermo Prieto. He's being pinned by his wife, Leslie. He says, thank you for all the support. You are a little closer to retirement. Love you. Next, we have Brianna Johnson. She's going to be pinned by her husband, Shadav, and her son, Liam. She says, thank you for always supporting me and pushing me to be the best I can. Thank you, Liam, for being the best kid. Next, we have Ashley Nicole Santiago. She's going to be pinned by Aaliyah and Dominic. To my children, thank you for giving me reason to achieve my dreams. And to my family, thank you for all the support. I love you. Next, we have Jacqueline Hernandez. She's going to be pinned by Flora. Thank you for being my support system while in school. I love you so much. And last but not least, we have Day Moore. She's going to be pinned by her mother, Stacy. I'm so thankful for my family's support to help me pursue my passion. Thank you, CMC.
Good job. How do you say Chloe's last name? Escuna. Okay.
We now have, yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Let's hear. Congratulations. Okay, we want to start now with the RNs, which we hope that each one of you, after your pinning ceremony, you'll sign up tomorrow for the RN program. Okay, so for the RNs, before we start, I would like to introduce the faculty. So Katie O'Connor, as you know, you've already had her, but I'm gonna have her stand up. Katie has been instrumental in both the RN program and the VN program, and so we thank her. And as she said, she just graduated 5 years ago and from our RN program, but she graduated 7 from our VN program. She came right back to give back to Copper Mountain, and we are so thankful for Katie. And I just want to put a shout out to her. She's working on her master's degree, and she's doing that to give back to being here with the students. That's where her love is, as well as with the babies. So thank you, Katie. The next person I'd like to recognize is Dr. Sheila Tyne. Dr. Tyne has been with us since 2014 in the RN program, and just a little bit about her tenacity. She's taught 4 classes in 1 semester, which is not an easy gig. She's been really, working hard at clinicals and teaching theory, but she loves, is there any doubt that she loves you guys? No doubt at all. No doubt. She loves you as if you were her own child. We are so proud of Dr. Tyne, and we do want to say thank you for being here with us, and I also would like her to stand up again. She's retiring this year. Today and tomorrow are her last days. So we thank you, Dr. Tyne. Next, we have Dr. Clarissa Swanson. Dr. Swanson also teaches for the VN program and the RN program, and also is serving as the assistant director for the nursing program. And we thank you so much. Again, Dr. Swanson is a CMC graduate. She had her associate's degree here, and she's gone all the way and completed her Doctor of Nursing Practice degree. So this is Copper Mountain right here. Stand up, Clarissa. Thank you, Dr. Swanson. Next, we have Miss Heidi Steins. Heidi is a CMC graduate as well. She graduated in 1994. 1994 from Copper Mountain. She started off with an LVN degree. She went back, no, I'm sorry, an RN degree. I'm sorry, this RN. And then she did her master's degree, and she's been teaching with us since, what year did you start teaching? 1998. Again, a Copper Mountain graduate right here and staying with our college. And we celebrate that. We have a faculty member, Miss Teresa McCarthy. Miss McCarthy came in I think November or October, November of this 2022, and she stepped in thinking she was going to step in for maybe some help. And she stepped in and we said, well, can you take this on? Can you take this on? She filled in all our gaps. So because of Miss Teresa McCarthy, our students have a really strong skill set. She was involved in LVN and the RN students, and they have a strong skill set, and she went out there and conquered every clinical with them as well. So thank you for coming in. Next we have Miss Lorenza de Guzman. Ms. de Guzman is also a CMC graduate, and she has been with us as a faculty. She was LVN, and she started out as an LVN nurse, and then she went to RN, and she also has associate's degree, bachelor's, and master's. So we celebrate that, and thank you for being with us for how many years now? 10 years. We do have to say thank you for being with us. She has decided to move closer to her children, and that's in Las Vegas, Nevada. So today, this is her last pinning ceremony with us as an instructor. But we thank you and celebrate that you're a Copper Mountain graduate and came back and served our students in our community.
Thank you!
Next, we have Ms. Maria McKinney. Maria has been faithful in service to our VN program over and over again. We know we can count on Maria McKinney to be there for our students. Maria is also a Copper Mountain graduate and came back to serve our college and our community, and we thank you so much. Tonight is our nurses' night, but I would, before I celebrate the RNs right now, I'd like to just have our CMC graduates, since I'm talking about them. Can you all stand up, the nursing graduates? How many nursing graduates do we have right now? Thank you for coming and supporting. And I have to say myself, I didn't even think about it, but I am a CMC graduate. I had gone to a university. We moved from the Midwest to California, and I heard about this Copper Mountain College. What is this? And I got my associate's degree after thinking I could only go to a university. Copper Mountain made nursing a dream come true for me, and I celebrate Copper Mountain myself. So I've been here for 15 years now as adjunct, and then this year I came in as the interim director, and so I thank you for allowing me to be here and be able to celebrate these amazing students. They have really had a challenge this year and last year, and they made it through. Perseverance. Good job. So, Samantha Volz, we would like you. Samantha has worked very, very hard for this pinning ceremony. Many challenges, so hard.
That's my president!
Thank you, Samantha. Samantha is the class president for 2023 for our RN program. So thank you, and here you are.
What song you want? Well, thank you everybody for coming out today. I just want to honestly thank my classmates for trusting me to lead, I guess. It's been great getting to know everybody and everybody's stories, and the VNs I know, thanks for just trusting me by word of mouth, I guess. Thank you to the staff for recognizing me as one of your, not one of your own, but treating me with equal respect. I appreciate it. And without further ado, I would like to introduce our class speaker, Troy.
I'm gonna use this thing.
Are you gonna use two?
I'm not gonna sing. Glee, that was amazing. Okay. Thank you to everyone for taking the time to celebrate our graduating class today. I would say that this is a dream come true, but that would imply that any of us had have a good night's sleep in the last 2 years. To our support systems in the audience, thank you for watching our children and dogs, giving us free food, listening to our really intense stories, and helping us process this major life shift. It's so nice to see all the people we've had to abandon lately. I think we should take a moment to honor the people who've passed away, who couldn't make it here today. I'm sure they would want to be, and they may have been a huge part of why some of us got into this at all. Nursing school is so much more than learning material from a book or studying for a test. It is learning about ourselves and testing the very limit of what we are capable of, intellectually, emotionally, and physically, and then pushing past that. For all the time that we weren't spending with our own friends and family, we were creating our own little dysfunctional family. We've had people go through all the classic nursing school curses, babies, getting married, getting divorced. One of us even busted a tooth out during clinical. But you better believe she finished her hours for the day. Through it all, we had each other. Trauma bonded, and as I like to say, baptized in poop and blood. We became so comfortable showing each other our true selves, but how can we not be? We have spent, I haven't really calculated it yet, but probably close to 17 million hours together in the last 2 years. We shared the same space when life comes into this world, when life leaves this world, and when life leaves this world and then comes back, sometimes by our own hands. Really, when you go through something like this, you only have each other because a lot of the time no one else from our lives can relate. We have witnessed and experienced the full spectrum of human emotion, sometimes all in one day. And then we had to rush home and study for an exam at 8 a.m. Not only did we have each other as support on those long days and long nights, but we have also been blessed with our instructors and how much they have encouraged and advocated for us since day one. Your voices are going to be repeated in our heads for the rest of our careers, like a bed exit alarm or an IV pump alarm. Thank you to Ms. Page for accepting us into the program and planting the seeds of what is expected of us in this profession. We had the honor of being Mr. Guzman's first lecture class and had her just about our entire first year in the classroom and clinical settings. She built the foundation of our nursing practice and imprinted on us how a true master of this craft should carry themselves. Mrs. Steins absolutely blew us away from our first lab with her. Her knowledge, energy, and compassion for nursing are endless. This woman is a literal angel. Mrs. Mondary, or should I say Dr. Mondary now? She passed on the priceless information about helping a woman bring life into this world. And she also stepped up to the role of director to ensure our completion of this program this year. We also had the honor of being Dr. Tynes' last graduating class before her retirement. She guided us through multiple branches of study, such as pediatrics, mental health, critical care, and leadership. And I would like to think that we were just so amazing that she knew she could never have a better class, so she might as well just quit, right? We've also had some amazing clinical and lab instructors that helped us connect the dots between real-world nursing and NCLEX nursing, and guided us through all of our awkward stumblings and had patience when we asked questions that, looking back, seem kind of weird now or maybe even concerning. Thank you to Mr. Kahn, Miss Bailey, Miss Swanson, Miss Kreider, Miss McCarthy, and Miss O'Connor. Also, thank you to Miss Johnson for stepping into this administrative role and keeping us organized when I know we couldn't. I know we are all going to miss your emails. If all of you could stand up one more time so we can thank you all. One more. Dr. Tyne doesn't have to. She's retiring, but she wouldn't want to. I would also like to share our appreciation for all of the facilities for opening their doors to us to help us become comfortable in the clinical setting. High Desert Medical Center, Desert Regional Medical Center, Morongo Basin Healthcare District, Eisenhower Medical Center, JFK Memorial Hospital, and Telehealth of Indio. I know we have all found a future home in your establishments. Finally, we wouldn't have been able to finish this program without the hundreds of gallons of free soup that was provided to us by the on-campus cafe. Thank you, Jorge and Bruce, if you're out here. This experience made us better family members and better friends. We've been gone a while, and you may have seen us broken down a time or two, or three. But now we return to you, not just whole, but stronger and better versions of ourselves than we even knew possible. I wish all of the graduating class success. I hope we are able to heal our patients with more than medicine, and I pray that we all rise to the challenge of leaving this world better than we found it. I would say that this is a dream come true, but really it is a dream that is just beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Troy. All right, now we want to take the time to introduce Dr. Tyne again. We love those applauses that you get. She is our RN faculty speaker that the students have chose for tonight.
You're going to be sorry.
One last time.
Good job, Troy. Good evening. I didn't know this worked. This really makes me happy. I don't have to hold anything because I drop everything, which they'll tell you. Thank you all for coming. This class is extra special to me because it's my last one. After 46 years of nursing, I'm hanging up my stethoscope. And I know these guys are so determined, so talented, so intelligent, so compassionate. All my classes here have been fabulous. I'm really going to miss it here. But tonight's not about me. It's about these guys. And if you've never been in nursing school, you don't get it. Except all of you loved ones out there. You've wiped their tears. You've fed them. You've listened to them talk about blood and gore and vomit. And I could go on, but I won't. And I always tell them, you need to find somebody that you can debrief with, that people in the real world don't understand us nurses. And you can really freak somebody out. But family has really contributed to who they are, family and friends. So I'd like y'all to give yourselves a round of applause. And, you know, these poor guys, especially in this last fourth semester with my mallet, because they are so excited they can barely hold it together. Yeah, my big one. I got for my retirement a huge, heavy one, but I would break something. But these guys have worked so incredibly hard on a lot of levels, lots of change with their schedules, with their timing. The majority of them work a job. They have family, they have kids, and they have risen to the occasion with integrity, a moral compass that's strong and vital in nursing, but they're still able to have a lot of fun. They're a very cohesive group. They care about each other, and they're going to be friends forever. And I have friends that I made 46 years ago. I still talk to them. We still get together once a year, drink and go gambling, which are major de-stressors and vitally important, y'all. Especially now you're going to be making all that big money. Yeah. My first nursing job as an LVN, I made $2.15 an hour. My RN, I made $12.95 an hour. So you guys have come a long way. What I want to tell you guys most importantly is self-care, self-love. If you don't take care of yourselves seriously, you can't take care of anybody else. And all us old seasoned nurses, I think would say the same thing. You have to take care of yourselves because nursing is no joke. The struggle's real. I love and respect each and every one of you. And I'm honored that you chose me to speak this evening. Thank you so much.
Well, this is the moment that this class has been waiting for. They're pinning. Tonight we are starting with Bobby Joe Acker. I need your card. Do I have your card?
Paper.
Your paper?
Go, Bobby.
There we go. Thank you. All right, tonight Bobby is being penned by her mother, Diana Madden, and Brandy Packer, her sister. Bobby has said, I wouldn't have been able to make it this far without the help and support of my family, especially Dennis King, that suffered this whole year by my side. Thank you.
Yeah, Bobby!
Michelle Antrobus. Tonight, Michelle is being pinned by her dad, Don Antrobus, and her son, Ivan Miles. I would like to thank my family and friends for being there for me throughout the nursing program, especially my son, Ivan. I love you so much, kid. My mom in heaven is smiling down on me. Andrea Campos. Andrea is being pinned tonight by her daughter, Alina, and I'm not sure how to say your last name. Gillis. And Marta by her mother. Natalie Graham. Tonight, Natalie is being pinned by her husband, Garrett Graham. Natalie would like to say thank you for always encouraging me to follow my dreams. Yesenia Lopez. Yesenia is being penned by her husband. And how do you spell it or say his name? I'm sorry. Gustavo.
All right. First up is Cassandra Ramsey. She is being pinned by her daughter Kaylee and her son Andretti. Oh, sorry, I didn't read what, I made it because of you. Always know you are strong, smart, capable, worthy, and will continue anything you want to be in life. I love you. Sorry, guys. Chrissy Cartier. Chrissy is being pinned by her mother, Mary Garcia. Where's Mary? Here she comes. You didn't write anything, right? Next is Jasmine.
Yell the last part.
Okay, I can do that. Jasmine is being pinned by her daughter Natalie. To my husband and children, thank you for being patient with me. We did it! Is that okay? Next is Stephanie. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Stephanie Mireles Lemus.
Stephanie Mireles Lemus is being pinned by her husband Emir Lemus and her grandmother Maria Santillanes. Muchas gracias a mi familia por estar aquí. Quiero agradecer a mi esposo por su amor y apoyo, especialmente durante el tiempo de mis estudios.
Next is Charles Davis Sliano. He's being pinned by his mother, Maricel, and his father, Davis Lee. Another proud step taken on my walkway of life. And last of my responsibilities ever, and never last, Samantha Volz. Love you, honey. Samantha is pinned by her daughter Aurora and her boyfriend Jay. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Clarissa Swanson.
Hi. I'd like to introduce Jessica Dom. Jessica's being pinned by Wade, her husband, and Wyatt, her son. She says, "You two have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of the journey. Through it all, you never stopped believing in me. Thank you." I'd like to introduce Natalie Batts. Scott. No, they know that. Yeah, okay. Natalie Scott. She's being pinned by her daughter Shannon and her son Blake. She said, "Thank you for making the sacrifices for me on this nursing journey. I love you, Travis, Shannon, Blake, Maddie, and parents. Couldn't do it without you."
Next is Kimberly Jasmine Benitez. Kimberly is being pinned by her mom, Cecibel Lopez, and her dad, Luis Benitez. Gracias a mi padre y gracias a Dios. Eso no fuera sido posible sin ustedes.
I'd like to introduce Blanca Valdez. Blanca is being pinned by Felipe, her mom, Felipa, sorry, and her boyfriend Francisco. Thank you for all the love and support through this adventure.
Yeah, Blanca!
Next, we have Cassandra Monreal. She is being pinned by her mom, Cynthia, and her daughter, Esperanza. Quiero agradecer a mis hijos por su paciencia y mi madre por todo su apoyo. Te dije que regresaría.
I'd like to introduce Doug Nori. Meg is being pinned by her mother, Farah, right? And her father, Nori. Thank you to my wonderful parents who have forever been my #1 supporters throughout my life. Your love and sacrifices have helped me accomplish this achievement. I love you. I'd like to introduce Jennifer Birch. Jennifer is being pinned by her husband, James, and her mom, Christina. I'm going to call Teresa McCarthy up.
Hello, good evening. Okay, I'd like to introduce Samantha Russell. Samantha is being pinned by Brandon, her boyfriend, and Lori, her grandmother. Samantha is being pinned by Brandon, her boyfriend, and Lori, her grandmother. Next, I'd like to introduce Troy Conway. Troy is being pinned tonight by Deanne, his aunt, and Scott, his brother. Next, please welcome Benjamin Clark. Benjamin is being pinned tonight by Lisa Clark, his wife, and Joseph and Sebastian Clark, his sons. is not enough for me to express how much it means to have the love and support of my family, but here. Next, please welcome Vance Galloway. Vance is being pinned tonight by his mother, Marina Galloway. Thank you for everything. I love you so much. Next, I'd like to introduce Sarah Pimentel. Sarah is being pinned tonight by Jose Pimentel, her husband, and Bertha Martinez, her mother. Thank you for all your sacrifices. I love you. We did it. And next, I would like to introduce Miss Lorenza de Guzman.
April Bloom. April is being pinned by Jordan, her son, and J.G., her daughter. I would like to thank my family for their support. I love you. With God, all things are possible.
Crystal Fernandez Ceballos. Crystal is being pinned by her husband, Genesis Perez, and her grandfather, Alfonso Ceballos. I would like to thank my husband for being my biggest rock. Gracias, abuelo, por enseñarme ser fuerte y nunca darme por vencer. Next, we have Veronica Hernandez Padilla. Veronica is being pinned by her eldest son, Jose Hernandez. Le doy gracias a Dios, a mis padres, a mis amigos y mi familia por acompañarme en este día tan importante para mí.
Evergley. Evergley is being pinned by Remy, her mother, and Gabriel, her father. To my husband, Arnold, I couldn't have done it without you. this program. Without you, thank you for everything from the bottom of my heart. We did it together. Elizabeth. Elizabeth Frampton is being pinned by Helen, her best friend. Helen, thank you for being my best friend for more than 30 years. I finally reached this goal. You are the wind beneath my wings. April Martinez. April Martinez is being pinned by Nathaniel, her husband, Maria Avilar Ibarra, her sister. Thank you to my friends and family. Mom, I fulfilled my dream, my promise. If heaven wasn't far away from you, we wouldn't be here to celebrate it. I miss you.
Last but not least,
Kristen DeVera. Kristen DeVera is being pinned by her mom, Jesusa DeVera, and her father, Jamie. Thank you for everything.
we did it!
Now I'd like to bring up Samantha Volt and Brianna Johnson so we can do the lamp lighting and we can recite the nurses' pledge. For all of you nurses in the audience, please stand and recite the pledge.
With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with all of the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status. I will spare no effort to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quality of life or health of those I care for. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all the personal information entrusted to me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With the full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold the standards.
No, you guys can stand.
Yes.
We want to thank everybody for coming tonight.
And we are congratulating both classes for doing such an amazing job. And yes, you did it. What a big adventure ahead of you all. That's amazing. Yes. Woo! Yes, congratulations. Congratulations. You too.
We're going to have the VN class exit first, so if everyone can remain in their seats, please.
Start with Jay. Leave the with me.
Everyone have a good and safe night.
It hasn't set in for us. It's not over yet.
That's why they said it won't. Yeah, but take care, all right?